Welcome to Easy Classes. Today we are going to learn progressive tense, which is also known as continuous tense. In my previous video, I have just told you the brief introduction of the tenses. In that video, I covered all the tenses in a very brief manner. Hopefully you liked it. Today in this video, we are just discussing continuous tense. In my coming up video, you will be learning more other tenses also. First, let's begin. What's the use of continuous? As I have told you in my previous video also, that continuous means the work should be continued. We use this tense when we find that our work is continuously being done. If the work is continued in present, then we use present continuous. If the work was continued in past, then we use past continuous. If the work will be continued in future, then we use future continuous tense. Simply, present has three helping out, that is, RM. Past has was, were. Future has will be and shall be. I had already told you in my previous video that in future will and shall the root helping verb. In every future tense we use will and shall. So here we have will be and shall be. First of all, that SS, that is singular subject, PS plural subject, I have already described here. Singular means he, she, it, single name. Plural means they, you, we, I, and plural name. Simply, here I have just told you that is we use for SS, that is he, she, it, single name. PS means plural subject with they, you, we, are, and they, you, we use are. I for I am is reserved. Am is the helping verb which we use always with I and present continuous. Let's talk about past. In past, in all the singular subjects we use was. With I also we use was. There is a slight confusion that most of the students ask that with I we should use was or were. Simply the answer is that if you are using I as past tense, then with I we have to use only was. But if there is any condition of imagination, if there is an imaginary condition, then with I we also apply were. Otherwise, generally, if we are just talking about past continuous tense, then with I we always apply was. With plural subject, that means they, you, we use were. If I talk about future, then with I and we use shall be. With other subject, we use will be. Nowadays, in common practice, generally in spoken, with every subject we use will. Shall is outdated, but actually, the proper, according to grammar, the proper use with IV we always use shall be. With all the subject we use will be. For making any kind of sentence, here I just want to tell you that the easiest short trick to learn it, that the continuous tense means the work should be continued. With all the continuous we use verb first form plus ing, whether it is present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. How to make a sentence? For this I have a triple F, that means 5 fixed formula. This formula will be useful in each and every tense, therefore it is fixed. The only thing which changes, that is helping verb and main verb. Helping verb changes according to tense and main verb changes according to tense only. Here we have positive, that means affirmative, negative, interrogative, interrogative, and WH word questions. First, I just want to tell you that generally we find two types of sentences. One is question, second is answer. Answer is positive, then we use this formula. Answer is negative, then we use this formula. And about question, we use these three formula. And question also, there are two types of question. The question which answer can be given in yes or no, then we apply these two formula. And the question which answer cannot be given in yes or no, then we apply this formula, that is the WH word. Whenever we are applying WH word formula, the only thing is that with WH word, we have to apply these two formula only. I mean, first WH word will be there, for example, why, where, when, which, who. These will be the WH word. First we have to write WH word for making WH word question. Then we have to apply this two formula. Any of them. First it is interrogative. If the question is in interrogative form, then we apply this. If the question is only interrogative, then we apply this formula. Let's come to the answers. Answer will be in this formula only. If answer is positive, then we apply this, and if answer is negative, then we apply this. Subject. Subject is always the doer, the person who is doing the work, that is subject. Helping according to tense. Main verb, again, main verb, which form you will apply according to tense it will be. Object, whatever the verb, with verb, whatever the work is done, that is object. Subject and object is always noun or pronoun. If there is no noun or pronoun in object, then it will be subject, it will be complement, not object. Here the same thing is here, only not has been applied just because it's negative. Here first we have to apply helping verb, then subject, then main verb, then object. Here helping verb, subject, not plus main verb plus object. WH word question, WH word will be first, then we have to apply these two formula, any of them which is applicable. If you make the sentences according to these formula, then your sentence will be perfect one. And remember that with continuous tense we have to apply verb first one plus ing. With this formula, with this 5 fixed formula, we'll continue all other tenses also. In my coming up video, I'll just teach you perfect and perfect continuous also, and then at last we'll be just studying indefinite tense. Here you have to remember verb first one plus ing, work should be continued, and these 5 fixed formula, which you do not need to learn it, you just have to practice it. The best way is that whenever you are making a sentence, very first at the top of the margin of the page, just write this formula and make sentences according to this formula. Just change the helping verb, main verb according to tense, and your sentence will be perfect. If you like our video, please hit like, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, that is SD Classes. If you have any other question, just write on the comment box. Thank you.